Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a very exciting video, and not because it's a revolutionary video, but because I am so happy that it is the end of the semester. I'm bringing you guys along to the last 2 weeks where I'm really crunching down to do my finals, a little bit of filming in my last week, a little cleaning, a little just getting my life together. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Let's go straight on into today's video because I'm so excited about it. So the funny thing about this video is that I did film it like a week type of thing, and then I lost track of what days I filmed and what days I didn't. So I'm just gonna put day 1, day 2, whatever. The first thing I started off with these last 2 weeks of the semester is I had so many assignments, essays, quizzes, anything, like literally everything you can imagine, and no finals. Like I had no actual finals. I had one exam, but it like wasn't really a final if I really think about it, and like I could take it whenever. We'll see it later. But I decided to start off by making this little like chart, weekly plan, I don't know, and I literally listed off every single weekday and everything that I need to get done. This was a revolutionary life changer for me because I am prone to being a stressful person, and when I have a lot of things building up, I feel like I get super stressed and then I can't cope with it, and then I'm like losing my mind. So I am pleased to say that I ended the semester with all A's and an A-. You're probably thinking, that's still an A. Actually, in my university, A- drops your GPA. So I had a 4.0. Yeah, no, now I have a 3.95. Am I a little bitter? Yes, but that class, I took it for fun. Can you believe that? I took that class for fun. My film class, my Spanish film class, and it ended up like he gave me a grade that was like such a petty grade. We're not going to talk about it, but we are. And I don't know. I feel like one of my goals for this semester was to make sure that I'm learning over like worrying about grades. And like grades still mean a lot to me, but I'm trying to be a teacher, like a high school Spanish teacher. And once I get my certification, they're not going to really care about like what I've done. So that's why I'm looking over my goals, just to like reroute myself and make sure that I'm grounded. I've also realized that I'm not up to date with my goals. So day 2 though, I will say this chart literally, again, lifesaver. If you want to do this for next semester, I would highly recommend it. If you have like a couple weeks that are just gonna be super stressful, literally take the time to make like a little diagram, weekly chart. Write it out though, write it out, because it makes a difference, and I feel like it really helped me just organize everything. I did take this day to really make sure I organized my life. I cleaned my desk, cleaned my room a little bit, and then started working on things because my room was a disaster. I say this in like practically every single one of my videos, or I would say majority. I always say cluttered space equals cluttered mind, and a clean space equals a clean mind. And I really do think that works, because right now my room is a mess again, and I've been having no motivation to do anything. But I think it's also because I finished like my school semester, so now I'm like in the in-between space of like adjusting to like being free and doing that whatever I want for the summer. So yes, but cleaning, highlight of this day, because I literally was able to just like have the motivation to actually do work. Another thing that I did was budgeting. You're probably thinking like, what does this have to do with school? It's just getting my life together. Okay guys, getting my life together for the end of the school year. I have this budgeting app called Good Budget. Really do love it. And this is not a sponsorship or anything, but I love to put everything in there because it creates charts, pie graphs, everything for you, and it shows you how much you make versus how much you spend, and it shows you what you spend it in. It's honestly a really good app. I would highly recommend it. Again, not sponsored, it's just like something I actually use in my day-to-day life, but you do have to like manually put in every transaction you do, every time you get money, your income, everything like that. So sometimes I just neglect it, and I feel like anytime I'm trying to like work on my finances, and this is like not up to date, I get stressed. So this was another thing that I had to like get together, because again, the end of the semester is the time when I literally go crazy. I feel like. So again, I sped through doing my laundry because I do my laundry in every single video because I'm terrible at doing it and I hate doing my laundry. But the goal for this video is just to make sure that you have a good end of the semester. So I'm hoping that you guys have a good end of the semester and that this video kind of like motivates you to like get your life together too. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Day 3. Again, I don't remember what day is what, but this day I locked in. I turned in so many assignments. I finished an essay and like did edits on it. Finished another essay, did edits on it. Finished a like composition for my French class, did edits and turned it in. So we have 3 assignments that we turned in on day 3. Oh, look at that. 3 big assignments on day 3. Lucky number, I guess. But as I was saying, I feel like I need to start doing these vlogs because it motivated me to like get my life together, get motivated. I was originally thinking about like not posting it because I felt like everything was just like random footage that I took over the course of like, I don't even know, like the course of 2 weeks. But as I edited it, that sounded really weird. As I edited this video, it honestly came together more than I thought it would. And I feel like life is not linear, so my videos should never be linear either. But yeah, I finished one essay, turned it in. Then this is my second essay. It's in Spanish, and this is for my Spanish film class that I was a little bit bitter about because of my grade. But again, my goal was to worry more about like learning versus like actually the grade, I guess, because I was really bad at that. I mentioned that in like a couple videos last semester that I have really bad like academic validation where you think that your grades are like who you are, like validate you as a person, and that is incorrect, guys. That is not how it should be, and I'm aware of that. But yeah, I the grade that I got that literally dragged me down was a C on a short film, and I feel like it was a very petty grade because his comments were pretty much just like opinions. But again, we need to move on, okay? We got all A's and 1 A minus, and that makes me a little sour too that my college does A minuses, but you know what? It's fine. I finished it, didn't I? I took this class for fun, and that's that. I also think having a Notion page, not sponsored, and like having your tracker down below, like having a tracker of all of your assignments and completing it is also very satisfying because then you can check it off and be like, complete. That's what I love to do. And crossing things off of my whiteboard, also very satisfying because I could just be like, look at this, complete. It's just great. It's just great. If you are like me, if you're a type, it doesn't matter, A, B, or C, this is gonna help you. I promise. Okay? I love it. It has to. Day 4, I had my final like Zoom meeting, I think. Yes, for one of my classes because it was over Zoom. And this is like a little snippet of me on actual Zoom. And like we were going over like a study guide together, and that's like me taking notes over it. And then I ended up watching the movie Selena because I had to do a comparison between the movie Selena and The Real Women Have Curves. Both amazing movies. I highly recommend you watch them. And comparing them like thematically, doing like an analysis. There we go. I can't speak, guys. I think that shows you that I'm checked out. My analysis like over themes and like, I don't know, common things and things that are differentiated between these two movies, and it was for my race and American film class. I honestly really loved that class, and I feel like I learned a lot. Like that was the class that I learned the most in. So here's me just like taking notes. I think that's the only thing that I really did other than like the class that I took, just because Selena is a 2-hour long movie, and then watching Real Women Have Curve is also like an hour and 40 minutes. So, you know, you gotta spread things out, not stress yourself and overly packed it. So another thing I would say about just like spreading things out and making sure you're taking care of yourself mentally too. This is where it gets a little sporadic. Many days later, I think it was honestly like a week later, I'm taking my Spanish test, the one that I said it wasn't really a final because it didn't really like count against my grade. Like, we had 3 exams in the whole course of the semester, and all of them were weighted the same, so it's not really a final, I guess you could say. It says final, but it really wasn't. Okay, it was 90 questions. I finished in 30 minutes. You're probably wondering, how did you do that? She gave us a study guide, and the study guide was exactly the same as the test. I actually ended up getting a 96 on it, and she had like a couple questions she had to answer, so I didn't get an 81. I got a 96, and I'm very proud of that because I finished the class with an A. Let's go. Here is my last day of classes. Oh, look at me just walking through walking through campus. Everything was so cute and serene. And then the last thing, again, a lot of days later, I'm writing my final essay, the one that I told you guys about for my race and American film class. It was like comparing the movie Selena and Real Women Have Curves, and I think it was supposed to be like 7 pages, and I wrote like 10, but I had a lot to say, and I really liked how it turned out, and I could have written a lot more, but I didn't, so it's okay. But yeah, this was the last assignment I had to turn in. When I turned this thing in, I felt so accomplished because I was like, oh my goodness, I finally am done for the semester. So I guess the point of this video is to show that, you know, everyone's final seasons look different, and not everything in your life is going to be linear. I really love this vlog and like the idea of having like an end of semester vlog, because I feel like it just wraps everything up, and now I can mentally check myself out of school and focus on just relaxing for the summer. Let me know what your guys' summer plans are going to be, because I love talking to you guys over this, like, in the comments. I would also love to know like what videos you want to see over the summer, because I have a lot planned, but you guys are obviously my viewers. You guys are the ones that like watch my videos, and I wouldn't have made it this far in my YouTube game without you guys, so I would love to see and hear what you guys want to watch. Here is the final thing that I'm doing. I'm literally erasing my whiteboard. This felt so good because I was like, oh my goodness, the semester is over. So my final message to you guys is do something, take time for yourself now that school is like over or almost over. And take time for yourself and take a little break, because you deserve it. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell if you're not already, so you never miss another one of my videos. And stay tuned until next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Bye, angels.